Hello everybody and welcome to today's coding class. Today we are going to be learning how to do multiple choices and also how to use different backgrounds, so different like scenes. And I hope you guys really like it. So let me just show what we're going to be coding, right? So it should be popping up hopefully there. And here we go. Button and we say choose one. So choose one, and you can choose what it says is party or beach. So let's start with the party. And when you choose party, it goes to everybody dancing to some music. And then it goes back, and we can press the boy for the beach, and you see a boat going through the waves. Okay? So we're going to be coding all that. Okay? Excited? Hope so. So let's start by starting up ScratchJr. here. And when we start ScratchJr, what we're going to do is start a new project. So up here on the left, you have that plus sign. So press on that plus sign. And since we're not going to be using ScratchJr, we're going to press on him with our finger. So long press and press that red cross so that he goes out. So long press on him and red cross. And now we're going to start by putting in a background, our first background. So we're going to go up here next to ABC. So this background here with the blue and the green, we're going to press on that one and we're going to choose the schoolroom. So if you scroll down, there's this schoolroom over here. So you see with the four chairs, the blackboard, we're going to press on that one. Classroom, not schoolroom. And we're going to press on the tick box. Okay? Cool. Now we're going to do something which is adding other backgrounds. So we're going to go here on the right, and under the classroom, we have this plus sign on the right. We're going to press on that one, and it'll open up a new kind of coding interface. So each one on the right there is somewhere where you can have something happen in one background, and then you change the background and you can go to another place where you have other lines of codes and other objects and other people. I don't think we've used this before. No, we have actually. So again, it puts ScratchJr, so we're going to take him out. So press on the cat, long press, and that red cross that appears, take him out, and we're going to put another background. So in this case, we'll probably start with the beach. So press on that background, one over there next to ABC. Scroll down, and we're going to choose the beach. That's the one down there with the surfboard. So you see all the way over here. Press on that checkbox on the top, and you should have a nice beach. So we need the classroom, the beach, and where we're going to have the party. So let's go again here to the right, to that plus sign over here. ScratchJr will appear, so long press on ScratchJr and press that red cross that appears. And now we are going to go to the background. So you have next to the ABC this blue and green box. Scroll down again all the way down and you should find the stage. So here next to the basketball courts you have the stage with the lights. So we're going to use that one. Press the tick box, and now if you look on the right, you should have a classroom, why am I calling it a schoolroom, a beach, and the stage, okay? If everybody has that, now we can start putting our characters and our objects, okay? So we're gonna start with the classroom. Here on the right, press on the classroom, and now go all the way to the left over here, and press that little plus sign on the left. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a teacher because he's going to be saying choose one, and we're going to add 2 students. So we're going to scroll down, keep scrolling down until we find this block with all the people. Okay, so we're going to start by the teacher, and I'm going to use this, what they call the grandfather. So this old man, you can also use the older woman, anybody you want actually. So we're going to use him. We're going to press on the tick box and we're going to put our finger on him. So finger on him. If he starts to wiggle, just tap anywhere else and it'll stop to wiggle. and drag him a little bit up. So he's up there, okay? Cool, we have the teacher. So now we're gonna get the two students. So on the left, press that plus sign under the teacher. We're going to scroll down again, all the way down to where the people are. And now we're gonna choose some kids. So anyone you want, basically. I'll probably choose this girl here. So press the tick box, and we're going to drag, oops, I did it again. So just tap anywhere. Drag her a little bit to the left. So behind the yellow table. And we're gonna add another child, another kid. So under her, you have this plus sign again on the left. We're going to press on that, and we're going to scroll all the way down to the people, and we're going to choose somebody else. So maybe this boy here. And we're going to press that tick box. Ooh, he's a little bit bigger. Anyway, so here we go. So we have the teacher. We have a kid behind the yellow table, and we have a boy behind the blue table, okay? So you should have 3 characters. Cool? Awesome. So that's everybody that we need. So we need the teacher to say, choose one, beach or party. We have the girl, which will be doing beach, and we have the boy, which will be doing party. So now that we have all our people, our objects there, we're gonna add one to the beach. So here on the right, go to the beach. So press on the beach background, you should see that. And for the beach, we're just gonna have a boat. So we go here to the plus sign on the left. We're going to scroll down, keep scrolling down, until we find all the way at the end, so it's actually right at the end, the boats. So you have next to the bus, a sailboat or a steamboat. You can do whichever one you want. I'll probably do the steamboat now because I already did the sailboat before. So I'm going to choose the boat, go to the tick box, and now I'm going to drag it with my finger up into the ocean. Okay, we're not going to have the boat on the sand, so we're going to put it right in the middle of the ocean. Okay? Cool? So now we just have to put people on the last background that we have. So we're going to go to the stage. So here on the right, select the stage. You should see it here, or the theater. We're going to go to the left to the plus sign. Here we go. We're going to scroll down, all the way down, where the people are. And we're going to choose, I don't know, who didn't I choose? So I'm going to choose this girl here with the tick box. I'm going to drag her a little bit to the left. Okay, so just with your finger, just drag her to the left. Under her, I'm going to press the plus sign again here on the left. I'm going to scroll down to the people. I'm going to choose somebody else. So maybe this boy here with the green jacket. So press on that tick. We're going to go and drag him a little bit to the right. And now we're going to add ourselves. So we're going to go again to the plus sign on the left. We're going to drag down. Here we go. And we're going to choose any of these characters with no face. So you see how the face is white? So I'm going to choose the guy with the hat. And we're going to press, instead of the tick box, on the paintbrush. There. Okay? So you should get into this drawing mode. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our picture in there. So here on the right, they have the arrows, the stamp, the scissors, and the camera. You see the symbol of the camera? So we are going to tap on that symbol of the camera, and we're going to press with our finger right in the middle of the face. So right here. And now we're going to give a big smile, point the camera at our face, and take a picture. Okay? Cool, everybody has their picture? Awesome. So we're going to press on that tick box, and we're going to put ourselves right here, front and center. Okay? And with that, we should have each and every person taken care of. So, now we're going to start coding. Okay, let's start with the classroom again. So we're going to, here on the right, press on the classroom. And we're going to start by coding the teacher. So the way we do that is we go up here to the left and we press on the teacher. So make sure that you have the teacher with the yellow box around it. You see this yellow box? That means that you're coding him. And you should also see the teacher down here. So what he's going to do is every once in a while we're in the screen, he is going to say, choose one, please. Or please choose one. So we're going to start with yellow blocks. So these are always the start blocks. And start on green. So the green flag. We're going to put our finger there and drag it down. When we do that, whenever the program starts, it's going to start with anything that has a start on green. So any coding will start right after that start on green, whenever you press the green flag. So what he has to do is say, please choose one. So we're going to go to the green blocks, which are the sound blocks, and we're going to record our voice. And the way we do that is pressing on this microphone here. And after we press the record button, we say, please choose one. So I'm going to press red, and then when you finish, you press the tick box. So press red, please choose one, and tick box. I'll let you guys do it. And now this new microphone that appears, we're going to drag it down next to the green flag. Okay? So he's going to say it. But whenever we're on the screen, we're going to want him to repeat it. So he's going to always say after a little bit, please choose one. Then wait, then please choose one. So the way we do the waiting part is here on the orange blocks. And you see this clock here. This clock means wait. So it's going to wait the amount of time that you have under it. Okay, so basically we start the program. He says, please choose one. Waits. And now we're going to tell him to start again this line of code. So we go to the red blocks and we use the one with the arrows to repeat. So this will repeat forever. As long as we're on the screen, he's going to be doing this. So say, please choose one, wait, then repeat.
Please choose one.
Wait, and then
Please
repeat.
choose one.
So that's all he has to do. Okay, so we've coded the teacher, and now we can code the children. So we're going to go here on the left and press on the first person. So make sure that the first person or kid is with a yellow box, and we're going to start coding her. So we go here to the yellow blocks, also start on green. So because we want her to have that little bubble that appears that says either party or beach. So start on green, go to the purple blocks, and we're going to use this, I think, for the first time. So this is a speech bubble. Basically, on top of the character that you choose, a little speech bubble will appear, and it's going to have something that we write. So we're going to drag that down, and under it says hi currently. So we're going to press on that, and on the keyboard that appears, we delete it, and we write beach, B-E-A-C-H, and a question mark, okay? If you're not really good at writing yet, ask your mom or dad or older brother or sister, whoever there is to help you, just ask them to write this for you. Like, excuse me, would you mind writing beach for me? And when you've done, press enter. And you should have under the bubble beach instead of hi. Okay? Cool. So we're going to want that speech bubble to keep appearing every once in a while. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with the grandfather, which is he's going to do something, then we're going to put the clock to wait, and then repeat. So we go to the orange blocks, and we drag down the clock. Okay? And we're going to go to the red blocks and drag down the arrows. Okay? So that's it. Every couple of seconds, a little speech bubble will appear saying beach on top of the girl that's behind the yellow table. So how do we make her go to the beach if we touch on her with our finger? So we're going to go to the yellow blocks, and you see the one that has start on touch, so the one that has the hand in the person, we're going to drag that down. And what that does is, if somebody touches the girl with their finger, she's going to do something. So what we want her to do is go to the beach. So we're going to press the red blocks, And normally, for those of you that have been coding for a while, you'll remember that you have the red block without anything and the red block without the arrows. But now we have two new red blocks. One that says go to the beach, so go to this one here, and another one that says go to the party, which is this one here. So since she's saying beach, we're going to drag down the one that has a little beach image. And we're going to put it down here. That means that if we touch her, we go to the beach party. To the beach, not the party, to the beach. Okay, so now we're going to code the other kid. So under her, you have here on the left the other one. So we're going to press on him. Make sure you have a yellow box around him, and you see him here. We're going to go to the yellow blocks, and we're going to code something similar with one little difference. So we're going to bring down the green flag, start on green. But instead of putting the speech bubble that says party, we're actually going to put first the clock. And why? So what we want is the speech bubbles to appear in different times so that you don't have both speech bubbles at the same time. So while with the girl, we did speech bubble and then wait, with him we're going to do wait and then speech bubble so that they're different. So we start with the clock, then we go here to the purple ones and we drag down the speech bubble. So the first one. We're going to change high, so press on the high, and we're going to write, first we're going to delete this, and we're going to write party, P-A-R-T-Y, and question mark, okay? If you can't write yet, just ask your mom, dad, older brother, whoever there is with you to help you with this one. Say, excuse me, can you please write party here? And press enter. So you should have clock and then party. We're going to go to the red blocks and we're going to drag down the one with the arrows. Cool? If by any chance I'm going too fast, wherever I am, just press pause on the YouTube video and you can always rewind a little bit and do it again. We're going to go to the yellow blocks and we're going to program what happens when we touch him. So we're going to use, again, this block of start on touch. We're going to go to the red blocks. And since he's party, we are going to drag down the background with the party. So this means when you touch him, go to the party background. Okay? Cool. We've coded our first background, which is the classroom. Okay? Hope you guys got this far. So now we're going to code the beach. So we're going to press here on the right, the beach. So you should see your boat and the beach. And we're going to code the boat. So you should have a yellow square around the boat, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to code some movements of the boat in parallel. So one thing the boat is going to do is going to be moving in that direction. So that's one line of code. And then while he's moving, he's going to be twisting and turning because of the waves, okay? So we're going to go to the yellow blocks. We're going to drag down the start on green. So this means whenever we go to this background, so to the beach, he's going to start doing whatever is the start on green. We're going to go to the movement blocks and tell him to keep moving to the right. So this moves him one step to the right. We're going to tell him just to keep doing that. So we go here to the red blocks and we drag down the one for repeating, the one with the arrows. So basically when we arrive at the beach, he's going to start moving one step that way and then repeat. Another step that way, then repeat, and another step that way. Okay? So we're going to do a line of code in parallel. So we're going to go to the yellow blocks and drag in another start on green. And while he's moving, we're going to have him, how do you say it? Wobbling on the waves? Going up and down on the waves. We're going to go to the blue blocks and we're going to grab the rotate left, this one, and the rotate right, this one. Okay? So he's going to go slightly this way, slightly that way, slightly this way, slightly that way. We're going to go to the red blocks, and we're going to drag down the red block with the arrow. So he repeats this all the time. Okay? And now we're going to do something interesting, which is we don't want to stay at the beach all the time. We want to go back to the choices so that you can choose party or beach. So we're going to go here to the start on green, add another line of code, so again with the green flag, go to the orange blocks and go to this stopwatch. So we're going to drag the stopwatch down, and we're going to change the number under it because 10 is pretty quick. So we were going to want to stay a little bit longer. So we press on the 10, and instead of 10, we're going to put 50, 5, 0. Okay, change it to 5 and a 0 in that calculator. And we're going to go to the red blocks, and we're going to tell it to go back to the classroom. Okay, so that's the first one here. Okay, so what happens? When we're in the classroom, we press on the girl, it goes to the beach. As soon as we go to the beach, the boat starts moving and going up and down with the waves. And then after 50/10ths of a second, it's going to go back to the classroom. So we can choose again. So basically, we never have to go out of this program to reset it because automatically it goes back to the start. Okay? So we've coded the beach, and now we're going to code the party. So we're going to, here on the right, press on the party. And we're going to code each person. We're going to start with the first person. So on the left, press on the top person. In my case, it's a girl with a pink dress. So up here. We're going to do start on green. We're going to drag down the green flag. And basically, she just has to dance. So we're going to use a little bit of movement blocks. We're going to press on the blue. We're going to tell her to move right. We're going to tell her to move left. So she goes that way and that way. We're going to tell her to do a little dance jump. So the one that is the hop, that's the one that has like this thing going up and then jump down. And we're going to tell her to go backwards and forwards. So up and down. Okay? And we're going to tell her to repeat it. So we're going to go to the red blocks and we're going to drag down that repeat. Okay? Now if I just run a test of it, you'll see that she is dancing. Okay? So, I want everybody to do it at the same time. So everybody's going to be dancing exactly the same dance. I could do exactly the same line of code on each one of them, but to save time, we can copy it. And the way you do that is with the line of code, put your finger on the green flag and drag that line of code up to the teen, so the second person here, and let go. And now do the same thing. So put your finger on the green flag, drag it all the way up to the person that's you. So in my case, it's the one with the cowboy hat, and let go. Okay? Now if we check the second person, so press here on the left, he already has the same line of code. And if you press on you, the cowboy, you see that already he has the same line of code. So it saved us a lot of time of doing exactly the same thing. So now we're just missing one more line of code, which is returning from the party to the classroom. So let's press here on, make sure you're programming you, so the cowboy or me, use this yellow, make sure there's a yellow box here on the left. And now go to the yellow blocks and drag down a flag, so start on green. Go to the orange blocks and drag down that clock. Under the clock, we're going to change it to 50 again. So press on the 10, press on 5 and 0 here on the calculator. And, I don't know why I call that a calculator. And go to the red blocks and drag down the classroom. Okay? So what happens here is, whenever we arrive at the party, everybody's going to start dancing. And after 50/10ths of a second, it's going to go back to the classroom for you to choose again. Okay? Did everybody make it this far? I hope so, because now we're finished. Nothing else to code. Let's press on the classroom. So up here on the right, we're going to go into full screen. So press here the one with the lines in the corner. And now we're going to press the green flag.
Please choose one.
So please choose one. And you see how it goes in between beach and party. And they're kind of not doing it at the same time. That's because we did that change in the clock. So I'm going to start by pressing on the beach. And there goes my boat. That's a very, very wobbly boat.
Please choose
It goes
one.
back to the classroom. And now I'm going to press the party. And you can see that everybody's dancing. Cool?
Please choose one.
And back to the classroom we are. I hope everybody made it this far. Great coding class. If you want to kind of enhance this, you can, in the party or the beach, add a sound to it. So for example, in the party, you could add a music like dun 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 dun. And for the beach, you can add some sounds of waves. You can go like psh. So if you guys want to do that after the class, do it and let me know how it goes. Hope you guys like the class. As I'll be posting one every week, as always. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, there's an Instagram channel called The Coding Dad, which should appear here below. Ask your parents just to drop in a comment or a picture of what you guys have been able to do. I'd love to see it, okay? Hope to see you next week. Bye, everybody.